Hello and welcome back to another XeroLinux video. Today's video is going to be a very short one. I'm going to be talking about an application that a lot of people love to use and it's pretty new to the scene. And that application is called Bazaar. But before we get into it, don't forget to support the project and help me reach the monthly goal of 500 euros, which will go into the hosting of the ISOs and everything. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video in case you like it, and leave a comment below letting me know what other videos you would like to see in the future. With that out of the way, let's begin. I'm going to be talking about it from the perspective of XeroLinux, since this is the XeroLinux channel. The way you can install Bazaar is, since you are on XeroLinux, you launch the toolkit, you click on the package manager GUI applications, and you scroll all the way down and you select it down here. Now, I'm going to add something that not many other content creators do add. And it is the fact that Bazaar is amazing, but not alone. Using Bazaar alone is not a complete situation, in my opinion. And this is just my opinion. You're free to form your own. But Bazaar is only complete if you install it with Warehouse. I'll explain in a minute. And if you are not on XeroLinux, I would recommend you include Flatseal. Flatseal is not needed because all Flatseal allows you to do is manage Flatpak permissions. And KDE already has permissions baked into the setting. Warehouse plus Bazaar is a perfect combination. So it's already installed. So I'm going to close this and launch Bazaar. Bazaar, what is Bazaar? Let me get this out of the way. Bazaar, it was created by the Bluefin. It's a front-end store for Flatpaks. This is how you uninstall Flatpaks. It's the only one in existence as far as I know. Correct me in the comments, but as far as I know, this is the only complete solution in existence as of this moment. So it used to have a tab called Curated, but that was dedicated to distros, specific to distros. If they wanted to add curated lists, it's no longer there. So the first tab is FlatHub, basically, and you see a list of packages like on the GNOME. This is reminiscent of the GNOME App Store, basically. It's written in GTK4, libadwaita, so it's not going to be very if you have used GNOME before and the GNOME App Store, this is not going to look any different. But it has key advantages over any regular store. It only houses, for now, Flatpaks from FlatHub. Here you can see the list of installed Flatpaks. For me, I don't have many. I just have the ones that I need, and you got the search where you can search. But this is fine. This is simple. Every store has these. But where it shines is here. Log in with FlatHub. Once you log in to FlatHub, every application you add to your favorites will be saved there. So when you log back in, let's say you restore your system, factory fresh, and you want to remember what are your favorite apps to reinstall, you can just log in and go to your favorite apps and install them from there. Another good thing that I love about this application is you click on an application, you want to uninstall it. It offers you a way to keep the data in case you want to use it somewhere else or whatever, or delete, remove any sign of this application's existence. So yeah, it's really nice, really neat little feature. And there's one other thing. If you look for OBS, for example, don't hit enter because enter will install it or uninstall it. When you scroll all the way down, you got manage add-on. Wow, I love that. You click on it and you can select what add-ons you want to install. Like for OBS, all the plugins. So this is this app in a nutshell. No, it's just a front end for FlatHub. There's nothing major to talk about. And if you go to preferences, you can ask it to show free softwares only, because there are applications that are not free, applications that contain a button where you can support the project, which I highly recommend you do if you like that said software. FlatHub results only in case you have multiple remotes. Verified results only in case you don't trust the unverified applications. You only trust the ones that were put on FlatHub by the creators of said app. And hide end-of-life apps. Of course, this is turned on by default because who would want to install an end-of-life app? But why did I say it's not good alone? Because I love Flatpaks. I whenever I can, I install Flatpak. Whenever I like an application, I look for if it exists as a Flatpak before I install the native version. I love Flatpaks, but this is an incomplete application, and this is my recommendation for the developers of Bazaar. I'm going to show you Warehouse. What is missing in Bazaar? What is missing? Okay, this is missing. If they add this option into Bazaar, I will get rid of Warehouse. What is that? When you want to, you have applications, okay, you have Flatpaks installed, but you want to restore your system. You want to reinstall do a fresh install, but you don't want to lose your Flatpak data. Granted, you can use the likes of Timeshift to create a full system backup or whatever, or if you have your home your home directory on a separate partition, it's fine. But for those of us who don't like to do any of that, who put everything on the same partition and everything, so single root and home on the same drive/partition, and we don't want to go through having to back up the entire home directory, well, you can create snapshots of your apps. Like the most important ones for me are Bottles and OBS. Those are the two most important ones, and you give a name for your snapshot. So let's say pre-restore. So you give it a name, you click create, and it's gonna create a snapshot, a snapshot for each of those applications separately, not as a single snapshot. And once you restore your computer, once you're done reinstalling your system, of course, it's going to say error. Ignore that because I have the applications running. So, of course, it's going to encounter an error. Make sure you close the applications before creating a snapshot. But once you have your system restored, you reinstall the Flatpak, and then you come to Warehouse and you restore your data. If that specific feature exists in Bazaar, I don't need Warehouse. I don't care about the other options in Warehouse. This is the most important part because I do, as a distro maintainer, I do reinstall from time to time. You just select the app, hit apply, it's gonna restore everything and you're back up and running within minutes. So please, I don't know if the dev of Bazaar is watching this, but if you watch this, please add this feature into Bazaar and let's not have to use two separate applications for one thing. Let's use one single app that does everything for Flatpak. So that's why I said in the beginning of this video that Bazaar without Warehouse is not a complete scenario. So hopefully we'll see that in the future. There you go. This is Bazaar in a nutshell. So please let me know in the comments below if you want to see videos like this for applications I discover along the way while working on XeroLinux. I'm done with this video. Again, don't forget to help me reach the monthly goal of 500 euros so I can pay for hosting and everything that goes into working on XeroLinux. And if you want to see more videos like this, and so on and so forth, let's populate the comment section below. And keep in mind that if I see comments that complain about why XeroLinux is behind a donation wall, those comments will be deleted. I have explained it over 1,000,000 times, so keep that in mind. This is not a place for you to start an argument, okay? So yeah, with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.